David Corson, Sunday, October 19th, 2025. Oh, it's about 3:30. A little breezy, a little windy. I'm out here on the porch watching the game, letting the dogs out. Oh, someone's pooping. They don't need me videoing them. Any rascal's doing his thing. And we got some rain coming in. Who knows? Falcons are playing at 8:20 out at Santa Clara at the Levi's 49ers field. Anyway, got the Vikes and the I got the Vikes and the Eagles on them from Philly. So go Birds. They're winning at 28-19. Vikings are about to score. There's only a couple minutes left. It's going to go down to the wire, but I'm feeling good about it. Texting a bunch of my buds, and they're like, yeah. You know, Eagles fans, man, they're just crazy. Philadelphia's just a crazy town, man. They boo Santa Claus there. Anyway, it's a great sports town, and they love the Birds, and yeah. Anyway, but hey, hope everybody had a great Saturday night. DU won 6-1, Georgia won, Bama won. The Aggies are still undefeated. There's only a couple teams that are undefeated, in college football. And excuse me, I'm picking up our little dog here. Got blown over by the wind. There he is. In any event, he's in the deep end right now. That's where the deep end's going to be. A couple more feet out, but 5 feet deep, probably up to my neck. And then along, just the kind of, no steps. In case any of the dogs ever get in there and they can't get out, they know that they can figure it out. We're going to teach them, hey, you ever figured out there's no steps? You can just walk right out. All you have to do is get this way. So, anyway, but yeah, it was an awesome Saturday night, and looking forward to. I got my, you know what? I live in Atlanta. We were season ticket holders over the years, and I'm gonna pull for the Birds. They're 3-3. Time to get the road win and bring it home. Let me tell you, you fly 5 hours across the country, you gotta want to win that game, okay? And it's just you got to think positive, because you don't want to drive. You don't want to fly back 4.5 hours with a tailwind, or 5 hours back from San Francisco to Philadelphia without the W. I hate to say it. You got to go out there, man. You got to get it done. And it's a long season. Every game counts, though. Don't underestimate that. Doesn't matter how long the season is. Every game counts. Every second counts. I've been preaching about time. You can't get time back. Make the best use of it. So if you're going to fly 5 hours out tonight, the Falcons, I'd be thinking, I'm going to win. I'm going to win. I'm going to win. I'm going to beat that guy. I'm just thinking all positive thoughts. And then I'm going to go execute. I'm going to get it done. And then I'm going to finish it. I'm going to get that W. I'm going home with it. Get some rest and reload and go do it again for the next weekend. And all the way till the end of the season. And then hopefully I'm going to the playoffs. I get a little more money. And I keep going. I mean, heck, all the sports have happened. NCAA hockey started. College basketball's coming up. The NBA. World Series is over. Congratulations to the Dodgers. They're a dynasty out there in LA. And congratulations to all the other teams that made it to the playoffs. Because they all made an extra money. All the other teams that didn't make it, they went home, for the winter. So, but no, it's exciting. Everything's starting. Indoor lacrosse starts soon. And, and it's all long seasons. And then you got to play. And then by the time, I just love sports, man. It's just, I listen, every day I get up, I'm like an athlete. I'm just a business athlete. I get up and do my thing, man. I'm out to win. I put my game face on every morning, and I wear it all day long, and reload when I need to. I have my halftime during the day, and anyway, hey, here's all the dogs. That's Rascal, Buster. That's Buster, Fifi, and that's Tucker. Yeah. So that's the pack. All rescues. We gave them a better life. So anyway, it's funny. I always had big dogs. I got little ones now. But they're all really cool. They all have personality. They're all, they're just crazy. So anyway, here's my word of the day for Sunday, October 19th, 2025. 1:57 to go in the Eagles-Vikings game. And that word is initiate. Yeah, initiate. You got to initiate anything you want to do. Like, right now my wife, she's in the shower. She's initiated. She wants to go to the store. She wants to get a couple things. I said, when you're there, pick up with a couple of things. Do you want to go with me? No, I'm going to go finish what I'm doing. I've been playing paperwork all day and just getting stuff done. But I'm from Philly, so I wanted to catch the end of the game. I always like the end of the games because the last quarter, the last period, whatever, the last innings, man, if it's close, it's a chess match. You got to think how people, execute and fail, and they just, pressure. It's really, really, that's why I like sports. That's why I like talking to athletes, because they understand about winning and learning. Remember, you never lose. But you got to initiate, Anything you're doing in a 24-hour period, whether it's getting up or going to sleep, you got to initiate that, okay? Business, personal athletics, life, sleep, whatever you're doing in a 24-hour period, you got to initiate. Positive mindset, look at moving forward with a purpose, with a plan, with a vision, but you got to initiate it. And it's a connector word. That's why I like it. And athletics, these guys, both of these teams are trying, they worked all week to initiate and getting the win. Now it's game day, and they're trying to initiate how they're going to get that, what they practiced, into reality. And right now, the Eagles got them by 6 points with 1:48 to go. So, and they got the ball, 2nd and 9. They got to get, they get another first down, game over, because they don't have any other timeouts. So, it's a game. It's a chess game out there. But you got to execute. You got to get it done. So, initiate. In athletics, if you don't initiate, you're wasting your time, in my opinion. You got to initiate all week. Research, keeping your body healthy, eating the right foods, keeping your positive mindset, bringing your game day, dressing, warming up with a purpose. All of those things. You got to initiate that stuff. That's what athletics are all about. And you got to have initiate to do it. All right? Business, just like sports, you got to initiate. Launching a new product, gaining market share, buying another company out so you have another office location on the West Coast, whatever it might be, okay? But you got to initiate. You got to have a plan. You got to execute. You got to take action. You got to move forward. You got to believe. You got to have conviction. But you got to initiate all that, okay? Some people can initiate things better than others. That's why you always have to, and the ones that are good at, they still got to improve too. But if you initiate business, oh my God, there's no limit, man. Especially with technology, AI, and everything else. You can initiate so much, all right? And then relationships. That's how you have a relationship. You initiate it. You initiate, hey, go have a cup of coffee. Maybe you saw someone, hey, you went up and bought someone a cocktail and you spent the whole night talking. Maybe you sat next to someone on a flight across, to watch the Falcons playing the Niners. I have no idea. The bottom line is, but all that is action. You got to initiate that stuff. Okay, and in relationships, you got to keep it simple. So you got to initiate what you're talking about. Keep it simple. Remember, you got to communicate with the least amount of words to get your point across, so a third grader would understand it. That's what initiate does. So, in relationships, got to be able to communicate simply. Gotta, make sure you got a sock to stick in your mouth when you're going to say something you're going to regret and you can't take back. And then you got to be negotiable. You got to be flexible. You got to, think on your feet. So it's all those things. Initiate. And then it's not just personal. It's just people you communicate with day in and day out. You got to initiate. Because you want to offer them something and leave them something like, hey, I just talked to fucking Corson, man. That was awesome. Excuse my French. And then, you leave them with something, a saying, or, I like the way he said that. That was really, really cool. I'm telling you, you can learn from everybody. That's why, a couple of weekends ago when I said goodbye to my bud Steve, my neighbor for 17 years, same age as me, had me about 6 months. I looked up how many days I had, and it's been just sitting there in my head, and every day that goes by, I'm like, man, I got to make the most of it. Like my wife asked me something, why didn't you, what are you getting up so early? I'm like, babe, I'm on a schedule. I'm just doing my thing, So, in any event, initiate. So important in whatever kind of relationship, business, casual, people you communicate with every day. Just initiate it. Be amazed at what comes at you. Stuff that you like, you keep. And then when you reply, give them something back. So when they leave, you're like, hey man, that was really cool. And you got to initiate rest for your body. 6 to 8 hours a day. I got about 6.5 last night, man. My body got up, man. I'm feeling good all day. You know, shoot, man. After this, I don't know. Game don't come out for 4 hours. I got stuff to do. I might even go to the store with her. I have no idea what I'm going to do. But I know I'm going to initiate something. I'm either going to finish the one I was doing upstairs, or I'll go to the store and I'll initiate with her. Whatever she wants to do. But it looks like it's going to rain. Who knows? We'll take the rain. We need the water. Philly, water. Yeah, Wadder. Yeah, that's what I said. That's my Philly twang. Water. Yeah, I'll have some water. What the heck is water? It's water. Yeah, I know. Anyway, initiate. See, I can initiate the conversation, and I could go for hours about just dialects. So, in any event, initiate. It's just a really good word to have. Strategic in your verbiage. And if you work on initiating every day, every week, every month, for the remainder of the year, all the way to December 31st, okay? Oh, I don't know. You can probably have about 75 days of data on yourself. Hey, they have diary apps that you can do vlogs on. If you don't have one, go find one. You can find one for free. Money already be on your phone. But you do this every day, all the way to the end of the year. You have about 75 days of data on yourself. I don't know, somewhere in there. And first of all, you'll cross the finish line. So you did something positive to finish the year off. And then you go right into 2026 and then you keep going. When I finish it this year, I'll be doing it for 2 years. It's unbelievable. And you know what? There are days I go back months and months, maybe last year. I look at something, I'm like, yeah, man. Maybe I'm just getting pounded all day and I need to pick me up or just something to go laugh at. Because I can laugh at myself. You got to be able to laugh at yourself, because you're going to make mistakes. You're going to do stupid stuff. God knows I've done plenty of it. But if you do it here, you'll have it for the rest of your life. There's so much stuff that you could do with this. But, it's the biggest thing is it's a self-check. You can go back. You can see where you initiated right on money. You're too much, a little. Every situation is different. But initiate. It's such a good word to work on every day. Whatever you're doing. All right? It's from the heart. Take it to the bank. Put up your knowledge vault. Use it for whenever you need it. I really mean that. Initiate. So, listen, appreciate y'all. Have a great rest of your afternoon. Have an awesome Sunday night. Remember, leave it all out there. Because Monday morning early, 5 a.m., 6 a.m. club, whatever club you're in, it's waiting for you. Remember, get in the shower. Make your bed first. Get in the shower. Put your game face on. Dress for success. Have a nice breakfast and have a kick-ass week. All right? So I appreciate y'all out there. Hey, be safe. Head on a swivel. Know your surroundings. Take action. Initiate.